Hi, Sarah here with the Green Executive. Let's talk about LMN and how we can do a one-off invoice or an invoice that would be if a subcontractor had done some work and we needed to bill out the customer for it. So I just came into LMN Time and I went to my job list and I just searched for a customer. So let's grab an upcoming job here. And the rule of thumb is to always go down this middle left column when you're setting up the job in the first place or when you're revisiting or renewing a job. This one in particular, we're going to trust that everything's been set up properly, and we're going to come down here straight to invoices. This job had a subcontractor that was supposed to do some prep work for us, and we're going to come into invoices. And here we can follow that green arrow and say, add an invoice. So in my hand, I've got my information from my subcontractor, and I'm just going to add a new item, and I could say it's prep work. I don't necessarily need a crew lead here because my crews aren't going to get credit for selling this. They don't get the revenue because my crew did not actually complete it, so I'm not going to worry about that. This will remain unassigned because my crew lead did not complete it. And again, assignments are help you run revenue by crew. Operations manager are salesperson. And unfortunately, nobody gets credit for this, but that's a good thing because somebody else did it. Cost code, that's who's going to get the money. It's recognizing that automatically because of the job that I'm within. And then I could say here how much it is. All right. And I could, of course, elaborate on this and make this wording what I would want the customer to get on an invoice. I do have my account manager and salesperson set here, so that could be the operations manager, so to speak, and who sold it. I'm going to save that. And now that I save that, it came in as pending status. I can go ahead, and I could have done this in the first place actually, set it to approved. And that way it can then be queued up, export to QuickBooks, and then it can then be seen by my tool that will push it over to my QuickBooks, whether it's online or desktop. So that's kind of the flow there. If you have a one-off invoice, you can go into the job itself, add it in there, and that way it's still going to be tied to your job for all time. You'll still be able to see that it's there. And if you're using assignments, then you still have the credit going to them. So you can see the analytics up here and also run a report to get that information. All right. If you need anything, you can always reach out to us at thegreenexecutive.com.